we return.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So, as a brief update, who would like to do the honours of, Ali, do you want to do the honours of, telling the lovely people at home how much you've managed to raise so far? Just because you were the one who reminded us.
Oh gosh, was it... 1 second.
Can
you write the number into the thing, because I think I remember it, but...
Wait, no, not that number.
That's not right,
That's not right at all.
Alright, so far we have raised $615.
Woo!
Woo!
Thank you very much,
Thank
the
you
lovely
all for
Ali.
the donation. Super duper appreciate it. And it's going to a good cause.
It really is.
And also helping our terrible rolls.
Yep.
Oh, damn, our terrible rolls.
It's not even that our rolls are terrible. It's just that the NPCs are rolling really well.
The Tangarolls are down to 48 now.
I've got 46.
46 now. Okay, I'm just going to make sure that we are still... Okay, we are still going. Good. So just a quick update, folks. You may notice that we've been going a while and haven't... we've got places, but we still have quite a ways to go because we have plot this time. So we're going to keep going with the new Orre segment for now. We're going to call it good in about an hour and a half, that kind of time. And we are going to have a second part of this marathon of an RP crossover beast on Sunday. We'll let you know closer to the time when on Sunday.
Of this nonsensical shenaniganery.
Yes.
Sunday afternoon at some point.
Yes.
Yes.
Some
watch this space.
Some time to be decided.
Yep.
Alright. So, meanwhile, back in New Orre, Shelley and Celery have run off to do a thing. Gur is playing with Henry. Damian Graves is studying Cyprus. Apparently he wants to die. Jolene... I don't remember what Jolene's up to, but CJ has made new friends.
Oh god, I forgot.
How
the fuck did I forget?
Locked it from your memory. Good reason.
Oh god, the Rotoms. I don't even know how they happened. Anyways. So, Shelley and Celery have been gone for a little while. All of a sudden they pop back into existence.
Oh, hello, welcome back.
Hi! Yes. These are definitely Ultra Beasts. And, well, I guess you knew that, but, we talked to our friends, and then Celery mutters, "They're not your friends, Shelley."
Oh dear.
And then Shelley goes, well, I consider them friends, so there we go.
What did they say?
Well, they said that yes, this is very urgent, and, we need to put a stop to this. And we need to make sure these Ultra Beasts... Sorry, the chat. God damn it. So distracting. And we need to make sure that they go back where they belong. But the problem... Stop!
Just hide it, bro. It's not going away.
We're just listing things that sound like coffee in the chat because that's how we roll, apparently.
Anyway, wow, this is evidence that I'm tired. Andrea, I already said that. Anyways.
You can say it more than once. You don't have a monopoly on that word.
Fair.
That's true.
I can't.
Our president invented that word, and that means it's free for all America.
That would actually be an argument for it to be privatized, but anyway.
Oh, please God.
Sorry, no depressing things. Moving on to the post-apocalyptic wasteland.
A much less depressing thing.
Yes.
The post-apocalyptic wasteland is American politics. We're moving on from the post-apocalyptic.
I'm gonna eat my
Anyway.
cake.
Yeah, just eat your cake.
Yeah.
Eat your delicious,
Animated it.
delicious cake. So, oh god, what was Shelly saying? She was saying,
Ultra Beast, very serious problem.
yeah,
Gotta take care of it.
we need to put them back where they belong. I don't believe any of them tried to sing the song, but that's not the time. Anyways,
The song?
put that thing back where it came
Came
from,
from,
Russell.
so
Help me.
Gura
And she
sings,
actually
Once
sings
again,
that.
AA Ron goes bum 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 bum.
Gura sings along this
Do
time
the-
because
do the-
they heard it the first time.
Do the Ultra Beasts sing that song?
No, it's an old world song
Hmm.
from an old movie. But, anyways,
Monsters Inc.
yeah, that. So, anyways, but they said the last time this happened that humans really resolved it. So they want to get involved, but there's not really anything they can do because these things are just so powerful. What did they say, Celery? And Celery again looks dead serious and says they have the power to destroy entire dimensions, and they've done it before, according to Palkia.
Gura
That's a problem.
blanches slightly, then puts up their hand and says, we're humans. Most of us, technically. Can we help?
Yes,
Gura is technically human.
yes. Well, see, the reason being that humans are a bit more competent with technology than we legendaries are. Um, we're kind of old men saying to get off our lawn with your GPMs and the badges and stuff. So, um, anyone get the reference?
Yes.
Good, very
That
good.
that was up, right?
Yes.
Good. Shelley Pixar fan confirmed.
She is actually. The thing is, according to Celery, I'm speaking on their behalf because they don't seem in a talking mood now or really ever. Um, the last time the Ultra Beasts came, they were stopped by catching them using something called beast balls.
Um,
Oh no. Oh no.
are they creatures shaped like a ball? Or are they robots that are circular and then turn into beasts?
When you say beast balls, AA Ron snorts loudly.
Gura was trying not to laugh. When Aaron does, so do they.
Shelly shoots you both a look. And then looks back and she goes, "So, oh right, you're from a different universe. See, Pokeballs are things that are used to store Pokemon away into a kind of happy place so they're more portable because as you might have seen, a lot of us can be quite big. So when we're stored in Pokeballs, we're much more portable and easy to manage."
But you're like sentient creatures with minds of your own, and people just shove you into balls? Like, are these have to be huge to be comfortable?
No,
Spark shows Emma one of her Pokeballs.
yes. Would you care
Emma
to
inspects
demonstrate?
it and like pokes at it a little bit and like tries to figure out how it works.
Would you care to demonstrate, Spark?
AA Ron grabs a Pokeball and taps it on Spark's head.
Aaron, you know that's not how that works.
It doesn't work on human?
No.
Why not?
Spark would know this answer.
Aaron looks at Spark and says, "Yeah, why not, Spark?"
Spark would know this answer. Out of character, I have no fucking clue.
Insert
Insert
information here.
Insert
Yes.
scientific babble about Pokemon having different
Types.
Biology.
anatomy and
wavelengths.
biology than humans that allows them to be compartmentalized in
Jolene pulls out
They can be put in files.
just like a mile of notes and says, "Well, Pokemon have an energy-based physiology
Yeah.
that allows their matrix to be compressed in a way that humans who are carbon-based life forms just can't." And then she hands
Shelley,
the notes to Emma.
Shelley points at Jolene and nods. Yes, that.
Emma looks over the notes very excitedly and reads through them and says, "Oh yes, okay, that makes sense. So, if you're energy-based life forms, that has so much potential. You said you don't have internet. Pokemon are made of energy. If they wanted to, they could probably power the internet somehow."
Spark motions to the Rotoms.
Who
They
are
are-
still lying on their sides next to CJ.
All
Yeah,
the things.
Those ghost appliance Pokemon. Robot ghost appliance Pokemon?
You
Very
will
excited.
You will be the new
Anyway.
internet.
If you're excited by them, honey, you can have them.
I can?
Well, I mean, it looks like they've made friends with your friend there, but yes, please take them back to your universe. I'm sure their current trainer wouldn't mind. In fact, I'm really sure their current trainer wouldn't mind.
Well, I mean, I got room in the townhouse. I mean, my workshop could always use some more friends.
They're following her around against her will.
Anyway.
Off to
But
the
only if they want
side,
to come.
off to the side, Graves has been standing next to Cypress, arms crossed, just watching this interaction. And he just offhandedly says, like, "I'm completely lost as always. How about you?" Cypress just shrugs.
Yeah,
Just continues to stand there as he usually does.
Yeah, he just loudly snorts. In Tangaroa, Layla suddenly experiences the strange urge to say, "I'm not their trainer." Also, Spark, when you say "give me the blueprints and I can make them," Shelley goes, "Yes. About that.
You don't have blueprints, do you?
No, but, and she turns to Celery, and Celery loudly screams, "No!"
We can teleport back in time and find them.
Shelley goes, "Celery, it's kind of dimensional security here. Like, this isn't just going back to see Spark's mom. This is, like, going back to save the world. Not just the world, but the entire dimension." And she's just staring at Celery.
Okay, well, does anyone know if there are any libraries around here that aren't completely bombed to hell?
Shelley,
I can think of one, but we aren't getting in there.
the Ascendance Library.
Which we are getting in there.
Spark, do they have a digital wireless anything?
I mean, if you want to try to hack it, go ahead, but you're going to give them our location, and I'm pretty darn sure they're looking for us.
Shelley says, "I have an idea," and she teleports away.
She isn't going to share her idea with us?
She doesn't.
Usually doesn't.
Okay. Where do these Ultra Beasts come from? Like, you guys keep saying that they want to go, that they left their home, and you guys, or not you guys specifically, but someone sent them home. Where is their home?
Another dimension, Celery says.
Well, I assume
Right,
it's not
like-
the same dimension you came from, but as far as we know.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
So we
no.
just
Gur is
no.
brushing
Two birds
Henry
with
with
one
a
stone.
tiny cat brush.
oh my gosh.
Yes, Gur is
figure out
brushing
how to
Henry with a tiny cat brush.
Punch a
Sorry.
hole in the dimensions, open a door in the dimensions. Maybe punching a hole would be a little structurally damaging. And then we can find their dimension, then we find our dimension, we trade people, we're good. We're good.
Celery
Get home before
loudly.
my mom's even noticed I was gone.
Celery loudly and aggressively sighs, and says, "Look." And they look at Jolene and they go, "You got weird glitchy powers from that stupid missing number, didn't you?"
Hey, it's not my fault. They tried to kill me.
Sure.
Wait,
But
plant powers?
would you care to demonstrate, ghoul lady?
All right. Does anyone have anything they don't particularly care about?
Gur hugs Purr.
Celery,
Emma clutches
Celery,
tiny robot bees.
Celery reaches to the side where Shelly had just been, realizes she's no longer there.
Oh my god.
Squirrel is going to quickly pull out a piece of paper, scribble a word onto the piece of paper, and then hand it to Jolene.
Jolene glances at the paper and then tosses it into the air and points at it. And there's just this like black pixelated tear in space. The paper falls through and vanishes.
Whoa.
She kind of snorts. She kind of snorts as it does.
So,
Okay. So
um,
that had to go somewhere.
exactly. I'm hypothesizing that we might be able to use her glitch bending abilities to open a portal to another dimension. However, this is rather risky. We might want to explore this further first.
Absolutely. I mean, we have to run experiments. We have to send probes. We could do probes. I could. What kind of tech do you have? I can pull something together.
Can we send a probe?
Jolene reaches a hand into her knitting basket, pulls out an armload of scrap and a radio, and drops it on the ground and says, "There you have it."
Can we send a probe to let June and the others know we're not dead?
Shelly
Honey,
suddenly
if I
appears.
could send things to specific dimensions that actually, worked and I knew got there, you would all be home by now.
Shelly suddenly reappears and shoves a young woman in an Ascendance uniform in front of her.
Who's
Shelly,
your
Are
friend?
kidnapping that person. Recognize that person.
No, it's just some random person, and she, in fact, she looks like she was on a break, because she's got a half-eaten sandwich in her hand, her mouth is full, and her eyes are wide with shock and terror as she just kind of looks around like, what the fuck is happening?
Shelly, did you just teleport into Mount Battle?
No.
What's Mount Battle?
Shelly, you could have died. Or
Mount-
worse.
They wouldn't have killed me.
Mount Battle is where Henry is from.
Yes, honey, them not killing you is kind of what I'm worried about.
That's the worst part.
If they killed you, I'd be concerned, but you wouldn't be, powering evil technology of evil.
This young woman is just kind of glancing around at you all like, what is going
my
on?
internet.
You do realize I have to kill her now, right?
What?
Her eyes go wide and she quickly swallows her sandwich and shoves it in her pocket.
If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna finish my sandwich, damn it.
And raises her hands over her head and she's like, "You don't have to kill me. I was just on a break."
Shelly? Why did you bring her here?
So, the idea is that the enemy of my enemy is my friend, and I was just thinking that if the universe in the dimension is destroyed, then that means these nice people, well, not so nice all of them, but these people will be destroyed too, and that's not good. So I was wondering if we could declare a temporary truce with them in order to get access to their library.
Shelly, I know for a fact that's probably not gonna work.
Okay, one, not that I'm not fully in favor of, declaring a temporary truce and, waltzing right into their library, but the problem with that is they would have to, one, believe us, two, not try to catch the Ultra Beast for themselves and use them to power the aforementioned evil technology of evil, and three, not betray us and murder us all after the problem was solved.
I really don't want to die. Or
I would
worse.
also prefer not dying. I have a thesis to finish, and I think my advisor will kill me if I don't finish Dolly 2 by the deadline.
I mean, I think your thesis is okay. At least you don't. She stops mid-sentence.
At least I don't what?
Never mind. I don't want to have to get into that. Let's just say you don't have some people who really, really want to get you alive.
Well, I mean, I guess my moms probably do.
We don't want to talk about this very much.
No, we don't. And trust me, it's not in the same way as your mom's. Because
Hi, my name is Shelly. I'm a Mew, and can you talk to the grown-ups where you live and tell them that there's an Ultra Beast loose and we need to kind of fix that?
Do not tell them there's an Ultra Beast loose.
Yeah, that's a really bad
Maybe tell
idea.
them it's not a Pokemon, it's a strange interdimensional creature that Pokeballs don't work on.
Shelly, if
Not
regular,
better.
Shelly, if he finds out about this, you do realize that they'll have something more than Shiloh to power everything, right?
He's not there right now.
Give him time.
That's fair.
Do I want to know who is, or just
Gur-
gonna skate right by that?
Gur has a question for Shelley.
Yes! And she points at Gur. And meanwhile, by the way, throughout all of this, Celery is just curled up, covering their face in their hands because they are just so fucking done.
So, where did Shelley get this ascendant from?
From a guard outpost.
So, not from inside Mount Battle.
No.
Oh.
Okay, Shelly?
I'm not stupid enough to go into Mount Battle. Well, unless I'm transformed. And even then, only for...
Stole an ascendant from a guard outpost, and you didn't even let her finish her sandwich.
You don't interrupt a woman eating sandwich.
As slowly moved up towards the woman and is attempting to go for the sandwich.
She like looks down at Eggsy, looks kind of brokenhearted, and she's like, "No, that's my favorite." Oh.
Is she even important? Like, I hate to say this word, but is she even important enough to like go to her leaders and say?
Probably not.
If she was sitting...
Exy, get away from her sandwich. Honey, what's your rank?
She's insert like 3 ranks above pirate because I can't, on the top of my head, I cannot remember what it is and do not feel like looking it up.
Yeah, insert there.
Corporal? No.
The corporal's a little bit higher than. I'm not sure. It might be
Sergeant? Lieutenant's
lieutenant.
higher than sergeant.
Yeah, lieutenant's higher than sergeant. She's probably a She might be a corporal. I'm not exactly sure. It's whatever 3 ranks above private is.
Let's just say corporal for now.
Okay.
She's like, "I'm a corporal?"
Yeah, she's not high enough rank. Holt wouldn't even believe her.
Okay.
Should I go kidnap Holt?
No.
Oh,
Celery, could you, I understand controlling her is a lot, but could you kind of keep a damper on that?
Celery gently takes Shelly by the arm and floats off. And you can hear the scolding.
should we put the ascendant back where she came from?
No, we can't do that.
Okay,
Why
Why not?
Are.
all right. Sweetheart, do you want a cookie?
Is it poisoned?
No, not this one.
Sasu?
Yeah, Sasu just looks up. And she's just like, I mean, yeah, I guess that's fair, because if you wanted to kill me, you could have probably done it by now, so... Well, is it drugged with something that'll, like, make me tell you everything I know?
No. Look, here's a
Trust-
cookie. Here's an anti-venom.
You don't know shit.
What was that?
Trust me, you don't know shit.
Okay. And she takes the cookie and reluctantly eats it.
Okay. Sweetheart, I'm gonna ask you a favor. And in return for doing that, we're not gonna murder you because, well, there is a moral compass to our party, but she's in another dimension right now, so you're shit out of luck.
Oh.
Hi.
So, sweetie,
I have morals.
I was going to say
she's a
Emma will
Nazi.
be your
Yes, you're-
substitute moral compass.
But look, sweetie. All right, we need something from the Ascendant's library. We need no one to know about that. So if I ask my friends to teleport you back, can you download a schematic from the library, put it on a drive, and give it to my friend, and we won't scramble your brain like a pan of eggs. And I'll give you some more cookies.
Okay. I guess. But like, but I'm confused is all.
What's wrong?
But like, how come you trust me to go to the library instead of? I mean, like, I wouldn't betray you guys, but like, I'm just saying, like, how do you
Okay.
know?
Because Shelley's very, very bad at keeping secrets and very, very good at following people around.
Sparkle's just pointing towards her hair.
Yeah, that's not good. Well, fuck. Okay. Yeah, that would not end well for me. So, okay. Yeah, I'll get you the schematics.
Thank you very much, sweetheart. We need the schematics for a beast ball.
A beast ball? Like the conspiracy theorists think happened in Alola?
Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
We're not conspiracy theorists so much as a conspiracy theory ourselves.
Oh, well then, yeah, I really don't want to die.
Well,
Or have my brains
plus side,
scrambled.
this will save your life in the immediate sense, and in the there's a dimension-ending problem that you're helping to solve sense.
Well,
Sure.
where's the plus?
Okay. I'll just be going now then?
Quick question: do you know where you are?
No.
Great. You're welcome to go.
Uh-huh.
Can I roll to make sure she wasn't lying?
Yeah.
Can I as well?
Yeah.
34. Nope.
Oh.
37.
Whoa.
That is a 27.
She does have a vague idea of where she is because, it's forested. New Orre is mostly desert, so she knows that she's at least in that general square mileage. But she has no idea of your exact location.
And
Okay,
she, I'm gonna guess, has a general idea that she probably doesn't want to spread us out because she'll probably get screwed on either end.
Yeah.
Does she have any sort of navigational software on her?
No.
Okay.
Like, she was at an outpost and not planning on leaving, so...
Yeah.
So yeah, she's just like, so you said that she'll teleport me back?
Yeah, once Celery gets done scolding her.
Yeah, right on cue, you hear Celery shout, I mean, are you fucking kidding me, Shelley? But, Shelley kind of, when it's over, floats over with her tail and tiny little ears drooping.
Oh.
And she goes, I just wanted to help.
And
It
you've
was a
helped
good match.
magnificently, sweetie. We have,
Really?
we've talked it out with this young lady who does not know our names and we don't know hers. And she's gonna go back to her outpost, and she's gonna download the schematics we need, give them to you, and you're gonna come back here, and none of us are gonna speak of this ever again.
Okay.
I don't even know what's going on right now.
Go
She
either.
Let's
I'm
keep it
assuming
that
it's
way.
all a lucid dream.
Let's keep it that way.
She floats over to the Ascendant Lady, takes her hand, and says, I'll be right back, and then teleports away. Celery just kind of looks up at you with this numb expression on their face, and they're just like, you're right. I should have just gone back in time.
I'm sorry, was that an option? Is that something you can do? Like, do you have a time machine? Like, how does that even work?
I am a time
Bending
machine, you
quantum-
fucking moron.
She's physically a time machine.
Don't talk to
Jolene
Emma like
gets-
that. Emma's not from here.
Jolene gets the darkest, most evil look on her face, and she goes, "Time travel is never an option."
Oh,
Jolene is a self-insert.
Emma's just gonna kind of like take a step behind Bert.
Jolene, please do not scare the dimensional tourists.
I don't know what you're talking about, sweetie.
Gur isn't trying to be a tourist. Well, except on Tangaroa, maybe a little.
Don't tourists mean to go where they're going?
It
Not necessarily.
depends. Gur meant to go to Tangaroa.
Look, and they look at Jolene and they're like, the only time I ever accept time travel as acceptable is when I'm going back to fix something. As in, not just like, the stupid shit that they try to do, like stopping the bombs from falling. No, I mean, like when they try to change what's supposed to happen and I have to change it back. That's when I time travel.
So there are other forms of time travel besides you.
There's other Celebi out there. Dialga
That's
exists.
gotta be a nightmare.
Dialga exists in her own dimension.
Dialga?
Another legendary Pokemon.
How are they
So-
legendary? They're right there.
It means there's generally
point.
few of them. Some of them only one exists.
So, rare.
Dialga and Palkia only has one of each.
The
There's
word,
more than...
the word you're looking for is rare.
Yes.
We have
Well,
different...
there's also legends about them.
We have different terminology than you might in your universe.
Oh,
What's considered rare Pokemon is a little bit more common than certain legendaries.
honestly, all things considered, it's a miracle we have this much language in common.
That's
That's
a fair
actually
point.
true.
That's a fair point.
Why do we all speak English?
Fascinating.
Huh.
Like, Celery just sits there looking very contemplative.
I was just like, man, I could have come up with a great translator too. Like it would have taken me a month or so, maybe a couple of weeks if I had a master linguist.
Emma can
Allie,
still
you
do
ha-
that back
You
home.
have a translator in your house now, a medical droid.
Yes. Can I
Maybe.
keep them?
Because, like, Star Wars droids have, like, translators on them, so...
Depending on the droid, but yeah.
10,000 languages.
Like, protocol droids are programmed with the most languages because that's what they're for.
Yeah.
But medical droids would also need to be programmed with a lot of languages.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just imagine him trying to like go through like 10,000 languages saying, "Tell me what hurts."
Oh my god.
Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Wait, wrong franchise.
Are you satisfied with your care?
Wait, wrong
Exit.
Oh,
franchise.
wait.
Please
I'm
fill,
wearing... You can't see it.
please fill out a survey form at the front desk.
Good.
Do you see it?
May the force be with you.
Yes.
Yes.
Exit
Hello.
has gone up to Bert
Good.
and is sniffing at Bert.
Oh no. Oh no.
Fire potatoes are looking
What is
at
Eggsy
me.
doing to Bert?
Sniffing him.
Sniffing Bert.
Emma's just gonna kind of watch this interaction.
With fascination.
She's not really sure how Bert will respond to an Eggsy.
Giant fire badger.
Yeah.
How does Bert respond to an Eggsy?
I'm sorry, I got distracted. What?
Eggsy is sniffing at Bert. Respond.
Bert visibly controls the urge to immediately punch.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I mean, look, there's a lot of wildlife in Tangaroa, and none of it is friendly. And
Not even Mina.
he kind of gently moves Eggsy's fur or Eggsy's snoot away, and he says, "Pardon me, sir." Sir?
Captain.
Mr. Flaming Badger thing.
If Bert touches Eggsy anywhere near his mouth, Eggsy attempts to lick his hand.
Bert looks alarmed and then kind of confused. Animals don't really show him affection.
I like this one.
Sir, are you a sentient flaming badger or a badger flaming badger?
He's a Typhlosion.
from one side you hear Gur saying, "He likes you."
Right. Thank you, sir.
Eggsy gets up on his hind legs and just gives Bert a very big kiss.
Bert is wet and standing very still. Bert is very concerned about the fact that this animal is covered in fire.
Aren't we all?
It seems like animal cruelty to me.
Your badger's on fire.
CJ, meanwhile, has discovered that it is hot, so he has actually climbed into Fro, curled himself up with his burritos, and is being blown on by Tom.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
So cute.
Mike toddles over to him to microwave his burritos.
Hey, thanks, man. This is awesome. You know, I really feel like I belong here.
My god.
No, we're not keeping CJ. You're keeping the Rotoms. That was the deal we made.
Gee, they can. I would love for them to come back with us if they want to.
Fine, you Dave, no take backsies.
Odd question. This is Spark. Do you mind if I look at your arm?
Why?
Because I want to make it.
I mean, I do a little bit with prosthetics, and it's been a while since I've seen something like that. Actually, no, I haven't seen one like that.
Oh, by the way, this entire time, Finn has just kind of sullenly been sitting on the ground.
Baby.
And no,
Sitting on his head, by the way. Flo is Flo. And, Sprig is not here to be a hat, so Flo
I'm
is
gonna
taking.
say,
Oh.
Cadis, taking a cue from Plo, kind of nervously wanders over to him, lays down next to him, and is resting her head on his lap.
Nice. I was gonna like hesitate for a minute and like think about it and then be like, okay, yeah, you can take a look at it, and she'll like show Spark like and talk about like all the like little technical stuff she did and all that.
Spark is taking in as much as she can and like mentally taking notes for improvements later on with Quinn's.
Wait, what arm
Emma
is
actually takes off her arm for a second to like show like the connection part, and it's just like,
what arm
this
is it
goes
on
here, and I
Emma?
use and then she like kind of puts it back on and like puts it open so it like the skin goes apart and shows like her like little touchpad thing, and like when I'm
Still creepy.
somewhere where there's internet, I can go on the internet, I can text people, I can call people. It's really
Like Frogger.
I can hack people. Good.
That guy's playing Galaga.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, my Galaga, this is the USB hub, my earphone
It
port.
plays Snake.
Constantly.
Snake is on here.
I've also got Pac-Man.
Hmm.
I don't know where it came from.
Occasionally, the arm just
there.
starts playing the games by itself. I don't know how to stop that.
Hearthstone. Yeah, Hearthstone somewhere on there.
You hear some loud crunching as someone who does not know how to stealth is wandering down the hill. It's clearly human.
Garrett gets off
gonna look-
Henry. Sorry,
It is Arnold.
Oh, hey.
hello.
P.S. Emma, Arnold clearly has a fuck ton of cybernetics in him.
Yes. My time has come.
Oh, Arnold, hi.
Hi.
I have a situation.
I remember that guy was freaking out, and you guys have been gone for a while, so I got nervous.
Oh, like June.
Hi, Arnold. I'm Emma.
Okay, I have two
Please tell me
questions.
she is taken her arm. It's still in her hand and is shaking.
Yeah, she sees him and then she's just like, crap, my hand shaking arm is in my other hand. She like kind of like shoves it back into her shoulder and shakes his hand. And offers.
He looks
Arnold
rather
is possibly
flabbergasted.
the only person in New Orre who would not be fazed by that.
Good.
Well, he's slightly fazed because he's startled by all of these new people, but he doesn't seem fazed by the arm thing in particular. He shakes her hand and he goes, I have two questions. Who are these people and, well, three questions, I suppose. Who are these people? Where did they come from? And where exactly are, those other two people that were with you?
Interdimensional travelers, another dimension, apparently their dimension.
Yeah,
we don't
your
know that.
answers are another dimension, and another dimension. It's been a great day.
It's been a day.
Arnold, do you know anything about Ultra Beasts? By any
Ultra
chance?
beasts. No one really studies them. We mostly consider them to be, either
Myth?
not just a myth, but
Well, they're fucking real, and one of them fucking ate my girlfriend.
oh,
We'll
that's
get her back, sweetie.
What am I, chopped liver?
Oh, and Quinn.
Just the long pause.
Oh, and Quinn.
In fairness, like, not that I'm not very upset in character, but out of character, Quinn fucking deserved to get eaten. Like,
It
What was I
starts
supposed to
right
do?
now. Quinn ran towards it. He got what's coming to him.
Look, out of character. If I don't, if this was the point of this is a dangerous beast, Quinn would have been gone. There was no way this thing would have caught him. But then we wouldn't have a crossover.
I'm pretty sure he would have caught up. But anyway, Gur is basically looking between Spark and Arnold, and Arnold is this dimension's Emma.
I think that's me, but okay.
He kind of looks down at himself. Were you ever possessed by a megalomaniacal Rotom?
I don't know what a Rotom is.
I suppose that's likely a no.
Yes.
We don't have Pokemon.
Oh, I see. You see, I was curious if you had Pokemon because we were discussing Ultra Beasts, and Ultra Beasts are the few people who consider them to be real believe that they are Pokemon simply from another dimension. So I didn't want to think that it's impossible for another dimension to have Pokemon. I'm rambling. I'm sorry.
Listen,
No, that's okay. I mean, we gotta talk it out. That's how you figure stuff out.
I want to be very clear. We will get Quinn back, I'm certain of it. And when we remove him from the bowels of that thing, you are never to tell him that he was right about it being a Pokemon.
See? I told you.
Arnold blinks slightly, and he goes, "Will do. May I ask why?"
Because then I'd have to see his face.
No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. He has goggles and a handkerchief over his face. I don't think you've ever actually seen his face.
I thought it was a mask.
Okay, one, we have at least twice. And two, there have been at least 2 disguises that included his face, like, explicitly.
Yep.
And 2, Jolene is a mother to, like, probably 13-ish at this point. I don't remember my exact count. But she knows what look you have on your face at all times.
Yeah,
That's absolutely true, actually.
Oh,
that's actually fair.
Spark just looks at Hannah, not Hannah, at Jolene. Don't worry, I'm gonna threaten him. I'm gonna threaten to take away the rod if he does that again.
That implies we'll never see an Ultra Beast again.
About that.
Will happen again.
About that.
Hunter Hodge has already adopted one.
I mean, what?
I know.
Hodge did nothing. Everything's fine.
Hodge did nothing. Everything's fine.
Hodge didn't do anything that you should be worried about.
He did not give it a name.
He did not make friends with it.
I can't believe you undertailed the specifically un-undertailable, semi-mindless monsters from another world that just want to eat and go home.
He didn't ask for an introduction, and he did not misinterpret the cry they made as them telling him their name.
Wee-wee, twee-wee.
And he definitely doesn't refer to it as his new best friend. Everything's fine.
He does not call them Fee for short.
Anyway.
Oh my god, Hodge. Okay.
I've missed playing Hodge so much, you guys.
Now he's back.
Tell.
He's back with an Ultra Beast he's adopted.
Yes.
Hodge is the real Pokemon trainer.
I thought you were going to say Hodge is the real final boss.
Us all.
Hodge is the friends we made along the way.
I think Hodge made the friends along the way.
Oh, goodness me.
So yeah, Arnold looks a bit bewildered. And he's just like, "So, they're real, huh? That's something."
Big one with tentacles that has a mouth that is huge.
Yeah, I don't know about that one so much.
There's the ones that Arnold does know about?
I don't know much about any of them, really. The one I know most about is called Nihilego.
The big jellyfish-looking thing?
Yeah, why?
Layla's mother called, and one of them ate Hodge. Or, well, carried him away, ate him, unclear.
I'm gonna guess this is another Pokemon?
Speaking of which, the radio starts buzzing again.
Oh no. Oh no.
Jolene
Hello?
picks it up with a look of foreboding.
I'm sorry, but I wasn't sure if you hung up on me on purpose or not.
Spark is just
Jolene-
looking at doing the kill it motion.
Jolene pulls a candy wrapper out of her pocket, holds it next to the receiver, and starts crackling it aggressively, and goes, "Cicely, is that you? There's a radiation storm here. The reception is really..." And then she turns the radio off.
You
When
don't
she's in the
understand.
she's like freaking
I
out.
need to use that on my mom sometime.
Just Cicely going, you don't understand. I have to talk to Layla. She needs to be grounded.
When,
Emphasize that on her mom. Your phone's in your arm. That doesn't work.
when Emma says that, Arnold looks over at her and he goes, "Oh, is your dimension filled with nuclear fallout as well?"
No.
Oh, then I suppose you couldn't use the radiation excuse, huh?
No, but I could definitely use a candy wrapper and then hang up.
Static is a thing.
I'll just tell them I'm going through a tunnel. Are there any, like, she kind of, like, looks at the others and is like, are there any tunnels on the island?
Gur hasn't been there long.
CJ pops his head out of the fridge and says, "Well, there are some myths about tunnels, but I mean, no one's ever really found them."
Oh boy, that sounds like a Gur makes note of this mentally
Plot
because it
hook!
sounds like a plot hook for later.
God
I'll
fucking
have to
damn
find
it.
these tunnels.
Sounds like an adventure.
Secret tunnel.
Well, they're clearly not that secret. CJ knows about them.
CJ knows there's
CJ
a
knows.
myth. CJ doesn't believe in the tunnels.
Oh, in which case they are definitely secret tunnels then, yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't help it if everything CJ thinks is wrong.
Turns out they're actually super well known and everyone knows about them, but CJ doesn't believe in them.
God.
I mean, no, they're not super well known.
The secret tunnels? I don't believe they exist.
Gur, by the way, has gone over to sit next to Finn in what they hope to be a comforting matter.
Arnold looks over at CJ sitting inside one of the Rotoms and being very chummy with all of the Rotoms in general, and he just points, and he's just, they're
not bothering Layla. I'm cool with it.
Jolene just
I'm
looks
not
at
reading
him
that,
and then
Emma.
shrugs at Arnold and says, "They're happy together."
Okay, as long as the one that was possessing me isn't bothering anyone.
Who's gonna tell him?
No, that actually got eaten today too, so good news,
What?
Ben?
How does that... this might be insensitive, and please tell me if it is. How does that work?
My body is full of cybernetics, including a few that I have installed in my brain. Since it's integrated in my neural network, when the Rotom possessed that technology, it was able to possess me.
Oh. So they don't just possess random appliances then?
Wasn't like half the people metal? Is that a thing?
They do possess technology in general, yes.
Just kind of glances at her arm, glances at her leg, takes a step away from the road.
Oh, honey, you don't have to worry about them. They're stuck.
Arnold nods and he goes, "Don't worry about them. They're literally too stupid to leave their appliances."
Emma does now have an Eggsy sniffing at her.
Eggsy? Excellent. Emma looks down at the flaming badger creature and says, "Hello, I have a robot at home who would love you."
Oh.
And another one that would hate you.
I mean,
Cool.
Bert
Casanova loves
keeps
everyone.
kind of politely edging himself in between Emma and Eggsy,
Oh
and
my
they keep
god.
having to take steps around him to continue this conversation.
Oh my god.
Eggsy sees what Bert is trying to do, looks at Spark, and then attempts to climb over Bert.
Bert
Oh.
sighs and accepts his fate.
Oh my god. He's just got this badger flopped over him.
You know, like on his face, he's like gotta be like leaned entirely over Bert's head to talk to Emma.
Oh my god.
Like these two.
So is
Eggsy,
this some kind of...
please help the nice man.
Meanwhile, Gur is scooching closer to Finn and tentatively leans into him like a dog do to be comforting. And Finn just kind of jumps with surprise and looks at them.
Gur is attempting to be comforting.
I see that.
Hat.
The man, the knit hat person seems to be sad.
That thing swallowed up my daughter.
Gur nods. That's why Gur's trying to be comforting.
You don't understand. I haven't seen her in 10 years, and then I finally find her again, and she's...
You can see Gur's heart just falling into 1,000 pieces. And
Emma's just like, oh no.
and they just kind of look to one side and then look back at Finn. And is knit hat person afraid of cats?
No.
They get Purr out of their knapsack and thrust Purr at Finn.
Thanks.
Not to keep, but hugging Purr sometimes helps Gur.
Emma
Oh.
kind of pats him, just like, we'll find all of them and everyone will get.
What?
Actually, yeah, like, just wrote in the chat. Emma ejects herself back to her own dimension purely in order to avoid feelings. That's
Flo,
what
We found a way to end the crossover.
so
Flo, seeing this, is leaning over to pat Gur on the head.
Did you say Plo?
Yes, Flo.
Gur just smiles at Plo and with one finger pats them on the head back, careful to avoid the flames. Oh god. My heart. Purr, meanwhile, is kneading Finn's lap. That's how she
He
shows
looks
affection.
He looks down at her and he goes, I know she's still alive. I know she's okay, and I know everyone's looking to find her,
But knit hat person misses his daughter.
and I'm scared.
Well, the people that knit hat man's daughter is traveling with all seem pretty tough, so maybe knit hat person's daughter is tough too?
Oh yeah, she's really fucking tough.
Then Gur is sure she'll be fine.
And if she is on the island, then she might have met up with Vincent and Oren and
June.
June. And so Vincent's pretty tough, and Nina's really tough, and
Oren's really tough,
kind of
and
tough.
June's really good at patching people up. So
Yeah.
if your daughter gets hurt, June will look after her.
Bert clears his throat and very politely says, Vincent is a helpful young man and approximately my size, sir.
Well, that does help a little bit, but
Roughly the size of a box.
Roughly the size
Every
of a
morning, Bert
bar.
eats 5 dozen eggs. It's canon.
Does Vincent have animals that lay just a shit ton of eggs?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, there
Chicken
is one
spiders.
animal on the island that lays a shit ton of eggs.
Isn't
Chicken
that
spiders?
no?
Yes!
It's the
Instead of eating 5 dozen eggs a day, he just eats a couple of ostrich eggs.
Honestly.
5 ostrich eggs to be specific.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of egg.
Honestly.
The world's largest omelette. One day, Oren will look at the frying pan that Vincent uses to make his omelettes with envy.
You see
Look.
envy. What I hear is Vincent's losing a frying pan.
Yeah. With envy and
Would
sticky
Oren be able to
fingers.
carry that frying pan? Because
Plus
let's be
5
real,
delicious
knowing Bert, it'll
bonus.
be cast iron.
I mean, the one that Oren has is cast iron.
Yeah, but if
Bert's
it's
would
a
be bigger.
lot bigger, I think it's.
Yeah, I imagine like the cast iron for your size is the comparison of the cast iron size for Bert.
I'm gonna say that Vincent is going to just have to make sure he doesn't. Oren is going to have to make sure he doesn't skip arm day.
Yeah.
I really do need to improve my athletics. I have a 1.
Oh no. Don't
Everything
worry, Oren.
else is at least
I
2.
think I have a 0.
Don't worry, Oren. You'll level up soon.
I
Let
don't
me
remember
see.
what I
I
had.
got literally 5 XP away from leveling Oren.
Nice.
I
Yeah, I have a
leveled
0
up this session.
So, anyways, let's see, where was I? Ah, yes, I was going to do this. Shelly poofs back into existence.
Hello again.
Let's see. Yeah, Shelly poofs back into existence, and she has a little tape in her hands.
Gara points towards Spark and Emma.
Shelly hands it over. But before you get too deep into it, I think that's a pretty decent place to end it.
Oh,
What do you guys think?
Sorry, Hunter.
I was gonna actually do a thing, so I got some form of XP in this in all this.
Oh, I haven't rolled once.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
I'm sure that
Gara hasn't.
Spark and Emma are going to be rolling a lot next session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I roll to make some form of healing item?
Sure.
I suppose.
Yay! So I guess I'll make a health elixir with a DC of 15.
Okay.
Yay!
Oh, I did not know that Damien Graves could do that.
Yes.
You can.
Okay.
I can make one a day without using materials.
Cool.
DC 15. Son of a bitch!
Would you like to use a reroll?
I would love to.
Oh, Lord, yeah, please do.
Hey-o!
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Yeah, I'll let that heal. I'll let that heal Max.
Sweet. Okay, so
Cool.
that's what Graves is doing off in the background while all these fields are happening. Fields and exposition.
Yes, and then we'll pick up next session with whatever the party in Tangaroa is doing, and with the blueprints Shelley found in New Orre.
And I think it's probably safe to say, not 100% definite, but probably the latest we'll start on Sunday would be 7:30 EST. I don't think we'll start later than that.
Yeah.
I'd want to start earlier.
And we're probably going to try and start an hour or two earlier. Again, watch this space. I'll try and put something up on the hitbox or what have you. Thank you so much, everyone. And is our final tally still sitting at 615 as far as donations go?
So far, yeah.
That's my knowledge.
So that's pretty excellent. And,
I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that
Big
is
shout
a
out.
seriously impressive amount of
Yeah,
money, guys.
shout out to everyone. Thank you so much, and thank you for joining us. If your cameo has not appeared so far, fear not. We will make room
It will.
for it. It will. It will next time.
I
If
have
you
a
want a
detailed
cameo
list.
and have not yet purchased one,
Absolutely,
there's still
because
time.
exactly because we're rolling this over till Sunday, you now have even more time to donate and let us know if you'd like a cameo or re-rolls or anything like that. And I guess I'd better get started on some chibi sketches.
Indeed.
Okay, well, thank you so much, everyone, especially to Bucky and Hannah for DMing and just everyone for staying with us for so long. See you next time. Take care and good night.